Beginnings of the plan to reopen. Now let's head over to Ontario for the beginnings of the plan to reopen that province.
Faced with an extreme threat, a killer virus that spread around the world like wildfire. Faced with this deadly threat, we made the deliberate decision to wind down our economy and close things down. We decided that the health and safety of Ontario was what mattered most above all else. We took decisive action based on the best scientific and medical advice available to us. And our efforts so far have paid off. Working together, we're flattening the curve. At the most critical time, we ensured that our health system was not overwhelmed. Today, our experts are telling us that we're in the peak. How long this peak lasts remains to be seen. But now, thanks to all of you, thanks to the heroic efforts of our frontline workers, we're now in the position to start working towards reopening. We're in the position to set the conditions for reopening, and based on the best advice available to us, working closely with our health experts, our government has developed a framework for reopening Ontario's economy. This framework is a roadmap. It will guide our collective decision-making. It lays out the threshold we need to hit, the targets we need to work towards. Number one, virus spread and containment. Number two, health system capacity. Number three, public health system capacity. And number four, incident tracking capacity. The framework is about how we're reopening, not when we're reopening. Let me be crystal clear. As long as this virus remains a threat to Ontario, we will continue to take every precaution necessary. We will continue to act based on the best advice available to us. No one wants the economy to open up more than I do, but we can't take anything for granted. We can't take unnecessary risks because we've seen around the world that all it takes is one person. If precautions are not taken, one person infected with this virus can spread it to hundreds of others. My friends, our future is in our hands. Because through our actions, by taking the advice seriously, by doing our part, we will determine when things open up again. The steps we are taking are working, but progress doesn't mean we can quit now. And that's why I won't set hard dates until we're ready, because the virus travels at its own speed. We must ensure our plans for reopening the economy reflect Ontario's unique situation. They must be responsible, they must be measured, and they must be guided by our Chief Medical Officer of Health, our command table, and our health experts. And I know how hard it has been for people. I hear and see the struggles every single day. Children walking by the playground, hoping they can play on the swings. Many sons and daughters seeing a loved one only through a window. Mothers and fathers dreaming of embracing their children for the first time in months. Grandparents aching to hold their first newborn grandchild. We're all missing birthdays, religious celebrations, and once-in-a-lifetime milestones. These are all too real. A painful loss of memories and moments taken away by this deadly virus. But that is why we must continue. It is why we're staying on the path of solidarity as a province, slowly, methodically, and gradually opening the economy. So this is the only time people will miss these moments. Together, we will create a lifetime of joy and special moments, time spent with family and loved ones, memories and moments that will never go away. Thank you, and God bless the people of Ontario. Now I'll pass it over to Minister Elliott.